Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums! I might move my autophage settlements, mainly because I've just seen Scottish Rod do a video that shows how you can get autophage charts and find these settlements with ease. Yeah, I did not know this was a thing, so many thanks to Scottish of the Rod. Scottish Rod, you're freaking awesome. I'll put a link to his channel in the video description. Be sure to check it out. So, my autophage camp is in a high security planet. I get scanned by sentinels all the freaking time when I'm here. However, if you just run around your autophage camp, if it's an autophage camp that you don't really actually like, this settlement, I don't like this settlement. If I head on over here, which is only to the side of the main terminal, it's just around the back of this leg here. Inside of this menu, when I go to exchange void motes, I have one here, look. It says autophage settlement chart. As long as you've got the void motes, that is, to exchange for it. And you get void motes by running the void missions. As you can see, it costs quite a lot of void motes. You might have to run quite a lot of autophage missions. Now, what you can do is you could just go into your difficulty, pop it into creative mode, go back in, exchange motes, and you can get it for free. Okay, lovely jubbly. So you can do it that way as well. All right, lovely. Right, we've got our autophage chart. Then all we need to do is jump to a dissonant area of space, find ourselves a nice, lovely planet, and pop that chart. Now, if you haven't already found an autophage settlement, Scottish Rod's got a simple fix for that too. So as long as you've got yourself a multi-tool that is a staff, like one of these, and as long as inside of your multi-tool you have a lovely bit of tech installed, which allows you to, this one here, which is the polyphonic core, as long as you've got that installed, you can use that to scan for autophage camps. You see there, where it's, locate autophage camp. Or just go press X to do that. But we can do that when we get to another dissonant system, into a system that we like. All right, well, I'm going to get my ship. I'm going to fly up to my freighter, and we're going to jump systems using our freighter. Mainly because if you jump systems using your freighter, you're not going to bump into those horrible sorts of like conflicts with other freighters that's going to get in your way. Right, so now I'm in my freighter. I've just gone to the freighter warp map. I'm inside of the 905 area. Oh, actually, look. My autophage camp is in the 904 anyway. I stuck it in the wrong place by a couple of 100 U's. Oh, dear. All right, okay. Well, I want to be back inside the 905, which is this way. And I want to try and find I'm going to find myself a Corvac system. I want to find a Corvac system that's got dissonant, basically. That's what I'm hoping to find. So let's see if we can find a Corvac dissonant system. And I'll reconvene with you once I've found a Corvac dissonant system, people. Okay, well, I found one here. It's got a couple of planets. Hopefully, it's going to have a planet that has no storms, that's dissonant. That's what I'm looking for. A dissonant planet with no storms and no sentinels. Now, just so it gives me the correct reading for sentinels and storms, I'm putting it back into normal mode. I'm going to run up here to this little scanner console and hit this. That should then scan every single planet, and I should be able to find whether there's one that's got dissonant on here. Where's the dissonance one? Oh, it's a pillared moon that's got dissonance in the side of the system. Sometimes there might be two, but I don't really want a sentinel. Well, I don't really want a settlement on a copper desolate moon, do I? Not really, no. So the hunt continues. I'll let you know when I find a dissonant Corvac system that's decent. Now, you're probably wondering why I want a Corvac system, right? Well, the Corvac systems, if you visit any of the monoliths there, you can actually get given an Atlas multi-tool. It's different to any other multi-tool. Well, that's the only real reason why. I think, though, if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen in these Corvac systems. That's my feelings anyway, people. I found a contender. This one is a hot planet. It's got solarium on it, but it's got no storms, but it's also got quartzite there. So it's actually a pretty good planet to have, because that quartzite is often needed for the building of some of these newer things for the actual settlement itself. So it means I won't have to jump too many systems. It's actually a purple system. Now, something to note is you only get that piece of tech for the staff after you've visited Echo Camps, at least I believe, or just before. You still have to do those who returned. So it's still sort of very end game, this sort of like little mini tutorial. Okay, people inside the viewerverse, just as a little bit of a heads up. I'm heading over to that planet. I'll see you down there. And we're going to look for another Echo Camp, and I'll show you another way to get one of those charts. Okay, and this is again thanks to Scottish Rod. Okay, thundering down. Now, I might have just got lucky because I think there's echoes. Oh, crud. That wasn't very lucky though, was it? Let me land. On the landing pad. Why is it not going green? There we go. Alright. So, what you can do with this staff in hand, with that bit of lovely tech, is just hit that. And it's going to scan for the nearest Echo Camp. Which I'm standing at one, which I knew it was, but I just wanted to show you that you can just use the staff to find your nearest Echo Camp. Okay, and look, you can see all the little droids, they've appearicated. But if they haven't appearicated, you just press in your scan button and they will appear. Alright, and then after you've made them all appear, you should find a beacon, like this, just here. Lovely jubbly. And I'm going to need void motes again. There we go. To get one of these planetary staffy type things. And I think I've got a load of echo motes on my freighter anyway. Hence why it's... I mean, I'm still in normal mode. I'm in normal mode right now. Difficulty... See, I'm in normal mode. So I have actually got echo motes. They're aboard my freighter. But you can, like I showed you earlier, just pop it into creative mode if you want. There we go. I'm going to buy another one of these. So I've now actually got 2 autophage charts. Good luck to me trying to find them inside of my actual inventory though. Oh, there they are. There's one right there. And I do want one on this planet, so I'm just going to pop it right here. And that should have found me. They should have zoomed up in the air and done all that lovely stuff. Okay, maybe what I need to do is go into here, go into there, and get rid of my current autophage one. It's the one that I got onto a B class, but you can see there the debt's still going up, even though it's an S class, so I think it's a little bit broken anyway. So I'm going to go in there. I mean, look at this. Total tenure as overseer. Look at that. How many days? 1 billion, trillion, trillion, million, zillion days. And 6 hours. That's a long time. It's so broken. This is so... Anyway, retire. Yeah, I'm going to retire. I might have to do this with every single one of my settlements and restart them all after we get some bug fixes, depending on how well Hello Games manages to fix stuff. But you know what? While I'm here... Oh, I could only buy one, could I? Great fun. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm going to fly away from this, and then I'm going to try doing a scan again on this planet. I mean, I think I just lost a chart doing what I just did, because I can't see a new settlement that's appeared anyway. Oh, that's a nice landing, isn't it? That's proper on its side. Look at that. Okay, right. Let's see then. Right. I've only got one left. You know what? Just in case, because I can't be asked to find another Echo Camp, I'm going to see if the duplication glitch still works. Because why the fudge not? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. See, where's my lovely campy thing? Planetary chart. Is that the one? It doesn't tell you which. It doesn't tell you which one. Okay, let's do that in there then. Right. Let's just hope that's the right one. And I'm going to stick a load of these on top. Let's see if it still works. It's not quite aligned, but we'll see if that still works. There we go. Lovely. And... Oh, I've done the wrong one. For God's sake. Right. Cannot use local interference. It would have been nice if it did that with the first one, wouldn't it? Did it just take my freaking chart? It did. It took my last chart. Alright. Well, this game just gets better. Well, you know what? I can simply use my multi-tool. There we go. To find myself... Oh, I've got to charge it back up again, haven't I? There you go. Atlantium! Find me another cap! And I'll go get another chart that way. I don't know whether I'd bother trying it on this planet, though. It seems to be a little bit hit and miss where you can find these autophage campsites, you know. I might just try and find a lush planet, but I kind of want it on one of these distant worlds, you know. So annoying. So frustrating. There we go. I've arrived at Cated. Let's go get another chart.
Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain, Captain. Heck yeah, why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much.
Yeah, would you look at that? You're limited to 1 per camp. Well, at least we know that we can duplicate it. I just need to put the right bloody chart in there, don't I? It's just finding them when they're not properly marked inside your inventory and what charts they are. But anyway, that's my problem. I'll get it sorted though. There we go. It does actually tell you autophage settlement chart, and I want to stick that in there. There you go. But it's the same method as I just showed you. Just put a load of refiners on top of each other, and then you can duplicate them. Now, considering that the universe ate my last maps, and for no real reason, it just says interference, I'm going to make a whole freaking load of these, because I'd imagine I'm going to have problems no matter where I go trying to pop charts that actually make sense. I mean, am I stupid enough to try one more time on this planet? Yes I am. So here we go. Let's go up here and let's try one more time. No, local interference. All right. Okay. I'm going to take that as a given that they don't want me to put anything on this planet. However, there's a Gravitino ball right out there in the open. This should be a dangerous Sentinel world. It's not though. Dang, I like this planet even more now. Righto, I'll find somewhere else to call home. In fact, there is a secondary planet inside of this system that is, yeah, dissonance detected. The only thing is, it's only a cold planet. It's not the nicest, but it hasn't got well, it's got storms, but not extreme storms. And the Sentinels are only a few. We go there. It's better than where I was. It's not perfect. It's not my ideal homestead, but sod it. It's better than what I had by about a country mile. Right, well, we go there. Tally-ho! Right, I bet you it doesn't work here either, but we'll give it a go. Oh! Ha! It freaking worked! Alright, there we go. Looks like we found ourselves a settlement. Dissonant settlement located. Brilliant, eh? It's over the hills and far away. Okay, this is an unusual looking planet for a frost world. I don't even know whether it is a frost world. It's a strange one. Ah, heck yes it is. Right, so we head over and over. There's our settlement. We're on our way, settlement. Oh, would you look at that? It looks like it's right on the coastline. I'm going to get myself a lovely little view from this. Oh, I like the position. This is actually quite cool, and I like all these mushrooms around it. Actually, I'm quite happy with this. I want to see what it looks like in the daytime, though. Unless this is the daytime. All right, let's have a look-see. Let's put the camera in the sky. Oh, that's something I really like as well, people. You see in the bottom left-hand corner where the actual portal code is? It actually says the galaxy you're in. Yeah, I noticed that on day one and pointed out to a few other streamers. It's pretty darn cool. Don't know whether it got a mention in the patch notes, but for me, that's one of the most useful things in this whole update. Oh yeah, this is actually alright, isn't it? It's not a... It doesn't look like a frost world, but it's got deoxite on it. It's one of these weird, super exotic biomes, isn't it? Yes, I quite like this. Right, now there is a bit of a bug when you go to claim a new base. Alright, so when you head on over to the actual console over here, if it doesn't give you a marker, then it's broken. You have to resign and then rejoin and keep doing it until it does give you a marker. So let's see if it gives us a marker. I don't think it gave me a marker. Yeah, it didn't. So I'm going to go resign. Go over here. Assessment history. Retire as overseer. Yes, I do. And go back to it. You don't have to log out or anything. You just keep doing this over and over again. There you go. You see down at the bottom, I got a different message. Oh no. No, that's for my other settlement. That's not for this one. Oh, you git bag. All right. So there's this one here. Have you given me a... Aha. Bring silicate powder to the construction site. And look, there's the marker there. Sweet. So if it doesn't give you the marker, make sure you've selected it in the log. And if it still doesn't give you one, resign and reapply. And then make sure you selected it in the log again. It's a little bit squiffy. Well, there we go. We've got that going. I'll put it back into creative mode so the actual ticker goes really quick. I just want to get the overseers thing built. There we are. Interact with this. And in we go. Wait a couple more seconds. And I'll reconvene once this opens. Okay, John. So that's pretty much it. That's how you can relocate. Resign as being an overseer. Find yourself a new autophage camp on a planet you actually do like. And everything. So, if you've not heard of Scottish Rod before, Scottish Rod is the reason I made this video. So if you wouldn't mind popping over to his channel, hitting a subscribe and a like, and inside of his comments put, I saw this over on Captain Steve's channel. Thank you, Mr. Rod. That'd be cool. Or Captain Steve sent me to sub. Something like that, anything like that. Just let him know where you saw it. So yeah, thank you very much, people inside the view of us. So now I need to rebuild all of this, but that would probably be episode 2 inside of my playlist of upgrading all of my camps, all of my settlements. So there you are, peeps. Hopefully this video helped you out. I know that Scottish Rod's video showed me a thing or two that I didn't know. I didn't know you could get settlement echo charts from those terminals at echo camps. Mind-blowing stuff. Well done, Rod. I haven't seen anybody else mention that either. I've seen a few quicker guides than the ones that I've done, but yours by far is the quickest guide, Scottish Rod. I guess I'm going to make a little save. And I do love my little lake that I'm by. That is cool, isn't it? I guess. Until next time, people, salutamondo. Goodbye, goodbye. And goodbye again.